All right, cool. I'm guessing everybody can hear me. I'm back, looking a lot better. Hey, that working out kicking in. I'm telling you, man. You work out, you just look younger. Um, so, yeah, it's a little slow. I'm chilling. I'm letting this caffeine kick in for a minute. So I really didn't expect to go live. It's just some randomness. Just give me a minute. All right. So I just did a video. It's actually starting to get some traction. My first video is actually going anywhere. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm looking and checking, and I'm like, wow, man, I'm getting like 10 views a day. That's like the most I'd ever really got out of YouTube so far. I'm pretty excited. I know it's not a lot 'cause you got people with like a million, 2.5 million subscribers. You got people with thousands of subscribers, and what's cool. I got 10. It'll grow. I hope. I'm not overly concerned with that. It is what it is. Um, like I said, I'm not so much in this for the money. Uh, not so much. Yeah, money is great, but my main reason for doing these YouTube channels is I have a lot to offer, and I don't feel like my talent as a human being is being presented to the right people. It's not being utilized because the show ain't. It's not no factory killing myself, man. I can't do that. I've said that before. These dead end jobs, man, it's not for me, man. It's horrible. It's horrible, man. What's going on in the work environment? I got to get out of the environment I'm in, work wise. Let the Mexican have my job. They can have that shit, man. They can have it. I'm too old to be trying to outbox a Mexican, man. Y'all can have this shit. I can't be doing it. I'm too old for that shit. You can have it, man. Got the quota all jacked the hell up, man. That should wear your damn arm the hell off. It ain't just Mexicans. I ain't picking on Mexicans, immigrants, foreigners, us white folk and black folk, man. We ain't got time to be keeping up with y'all immigrants, man. Y'all coming over here got the quota all fucked up. Working 1,000 miles a second, man. We Americans, we ain't finna do no working like that, man. Y'all killing the game, man. Making this shit harder for a motherfucker, boy. No motherfuckers like me, like, damn, Donald Trump was right with this wall. We gotta get this wall up and shit. Gotta do something, but I be looking at me like, Jose, would you stop making them damn boxes so fast? Nah, this shit ain't funny, man. I'm not playing. My hand hurt, dude. Shit. Hell, man. Got this shit flying down the damn assembly line. Nigga be tired than a motherfucker. Like, man, please don't have me work with Jose, man. This nigga look- Please, for the Lord of God, I can't work with that nigga today, man. Put me somewhere else. Put me with the lazy Negroes or the white folk. They ain't finna do shit. That's where I want to go. I want to go over there. Shit. They need to segregate this shit. Put the Mexicans with the Mexicans, niggas with the niggas and shit like that. But don't have them motherfuckers working with us, man. It's like a setup, man. They think this shit funny. Motherfuckers be coming in, doop doop, and have a great day. I'm gonna put Jose over there in the middle, y'all. No, you not. Man. Come on, man. But anyway, yeah, I'm fucking around a little bit. uh, yeah, I'm just joking around a little bit, but I'm dead ass serious though. But at the same time, got a little bit off topic. That's cool. So I did my first video, why YouTube, and as y'all know, if y'all seen it before I pulled it down or got rid of it, there was no sound, so a lot of what I said got missed. Um, like my first YouTube video, I go over about, I talk about my talent and skill. Like I do a lot. I do a hell of a lot, and that's one of the main reasons why I can't work these jobs. For a man to be doing as much as I do, working where I'm working at, it's killing me at this age, at this time point in time. It's been too much, man. Last year was I had a breaking point. I had a breaking point right before my birthday. I was like, man, I done reached this age and I'm still up in here fucking with y'all. This is crazy, man. But I did it to myself. I thought shit would be a lot easier. I figured I was so talented that hell, something to come my damn way. I wouldn't have to bust my ass for it. Somebody to pick me up or find some use for me, and boom. And nope, nope. Even when you as talented as I am, got as many skills as I am, you still got to bust your ass, man. It's just not nothing gonna come easy. Even if you got 30,000 damn fucking hobbies and 30,000 damn talents like myself, you still got to bust your asses. But it is what it is. I should. But back to what I'm, came here for. I I talked about my certification. I talked about the shit I was proud of, and I talked about my background story behind my martial arts. That's pretty much why I'm here for. Talk about my martial arts. Obviously, that's what's going. I ain't gonna say viral, but for me right now, that's the only thing crack a lacking on my channel right now is me breaking that 1 inch piece of wood in half. And I know, people be like, oh, he chipped it, he did this to it. Man, look, when I break stuff, I grab the heaviest, sturdiest piece of I can find because I don't take pride in breaking something. It's just you know what I mean? I try to find something tough. Otherwise, it mentally don't mean nothing to me. I grab the sturdiest piece of branch I can find, man. I'm just gonna, I just snap the twig and be going, like, yeah, like that's not how I get down, man. That was a 1 inch. That was 1 inch thick. Y'all heard that sound? That shit cracked. Some people got the mental know-how. Like, wait a minute, that shit made a sound. That shit, yeah, it said, "Ow!" You could tell that shit was a thick ass piece of motherfucking wood. The sound that shit made, damn. Yeah, there's one guy, some white guy on YouTube. He was like trying to have this thing. He was talking about the myth. The myth behind these martial artists, they're breaking these woods. That's because it's against the grain. If you break it against the grain, it's true what he was saying. It's like, yeah, if you cut something against the grain, it's gonna be weaker. Like the striations in the wood. If you can get something cut in the other way, anybody can break it. But guess what, Mr. Man? That's not what's going down. This guy really doesn't know what martial artists is about. These martial artists been training their whole life, and their hands are literally like steel, dude. I wish I wish I could pull up. Eventually, I might talk about this again. I pull up this guy trying to debunk these guys breaking wood in half. And I'm like, dude, these guys are really breaking this wood in half. I know because I know how hard my fist is. I know how hard these martial artists is. Have you seen a Murray Thai boxer train? They kick trees, dude. They limbs and arms is so goddamn hard. I've literally seen a guy punch some repeatedly, punch a piece of wood. It was, you know, I don't know exactly how to break it down, but anyway, that wood finna start splitting and breaking apart. And what it is. It's the concept behind Iron Fist. And this is one of the main reasons I want to get into this whole Iron Fist thing because a lot of people don't know what's going on, how people breaking this stuff. It's like this white dude on YouTube talking about, oh, they're not really breaking it. It's a cheap trick. It's not a cheap trick, dude. It's called cheat. It's called training your ass off, man. It's called Wolf's Law. If you anybody know what Wolf's Law is, it's basically anything that don't kill you makes you stronger. That's Wolf's Law in a nutshell. Yeah, your hand gets stronger and stronger and stronger from beating it against some shit. It gets real tough, man. And Iron Fist, back to Iron Fist. When I was young, I heard rumors, and I had the magazine. I still have a magazine today, which breaks down the concept of Iron Fist. Somebody explained it to me, and I was like, "Yup, I'm gonna do that." So you take, well, actually, this is what it is. You can take a brick or even a metal plate. Take a brick or metal plate, and you repeatedly hit your hand on the plate and build up the cows back and forth. See, people would like, and I would. This is what I did. I took a brick next to my bed because I make these channels because I know people in my local area, and I be talking. I be talking to them, be like, "Yeah, I punch metal and I punch this and I punch that." They think I'm joking. I be at work. I remember I was at work, like y'all don't know, man. I hit this metal block with all my might without breaking my hand. This is metal. This is metal, solid metal, not hollow metal. This is solid steel, and I'm slamming the hell out of it with my fist. Solid steel. It's not aluminum, hollow aluminum. This is solid ass steel I'm punching. solid steel, man. But they don't get them anyway. Iron fist concept. Okay, you slamming your hand against concrete. That means basically you can break wood. Anything weaker than what you slam your hand against, you're gonna be able to break it. Okay, brick. How do you break brick? Guess what? Bricks, stone, that's harder than wood. So in order to break that stone, what you're gonna have to do is take a metal block. Since metal is stronger than stone, beating your hand on that metal block, that's gonna give you the ability to break that damn stone. Because it's battle hardened. You know what I'm saying? You didn't harden your hand up by hitting that metal plate. That's what I did. I was like, man, fuck stone. Well, I started off on stone. Actually, I did stone. I did stone for a little bit, then I got bored with that, and then I moved on up to metal. The metal, I worked at this job, and I worked the night shift. So people would be like, "Oh, this guy's crazy," but I'm sure they heard rumors this guy do it on night shift, but probably not too much because I was close knit. Too many people wasn't running their mouth, and I was there longer, so it was. But anyway, metal was mostly at work. I worked in a steel factory, so I was surrounded by metal. There was a metal machine. I punched the machine while I was running his parts. Big solid machine. I punched the hell out of my machine. I worked there for 5 years. So you imagine 5 years of punching this goddamn machine on break time and shit. Break time, I punched the machine a couple times. But eventually it got to the point to where like metal, aluminum, hollow aluminum and shit like that, any type of weak steel, aluminum steel, tube steel, none of that shit would really affect my fist. I could hit that shit pretty hard as I can. I'm probably gonna do some of that. Probably gonna get back into that a little bit. I'm not gonna get carried away with that mess because it really messes up the sensitivity in your hand. Like, and that's why people at work, oh, you need to wear gloves. Like, dude, I can barely feel anything with my hands. How you tell me I wear gloves, man? I'm gonna cut my finger the fuck off fucking with this shit because I can't feel nothing no ways, man. My hands is so tough and callous the hell up. So when I'm grabbing these parts, I need to be able to feel what I'm working on. I can't really do that with these gloves on after doing iron fist, man. I can't. I need to. I can't put these gloves on like that, man. At least loose fitting gloves. I can't. Maybe I go to these jobs, give me these loose fitting gloves. I'm like, dude, I've been practicing iron fist. I can't even feel the fucking part no more. Like I'm losing a hand or something, man. Like dropping shit on the ground. It's too clumsy for me. I got to work either barehanded or give me some tight, like mechanical gloves that fit. That's what I need. I can't work with this mess they be trying to give me. That's why I like this. That's why I go back to not just so much YouTube, but just anything that I can do to promote my business. Because it's like I said, for me, YouTube for the money, YouTube might help me with what I already got going on. I got other stuff going on besides a YouTube that I can like okay, for instance, shirt right here. Like I make shirts. I make my own shirts. Maybe I can use YouTube to promote my shirts. Other stuff like I got so much stuff going on like to that. Um, but like I'm getting off the topic a little bit. I'm trying to stick to this martial arts for a minute because that's what's going on. Um, yeah, I'm gonna give y'all this story on my martial arts how this started because that's the title Ninja Proxy. That's my name, Ninja Proxy. Um, actually, I've been working on ninjutsu, martial arts, karate my whole damn life. I ain't trying to stay too long on my whole life story. Long story short, when I was younger, I couldn't afford martial arts. My parents would never really didn't want to pay for it, so I just self-taught myself up until I was about in in my 20s. I'd say 23. In fact, hold on. I could do the math. I'm not super mathematically inclined, but the date is on my certificate, which I just got right here. The date is on here, and yeah, the name wrong, but it is. I'm gonna read it. This is to certify Marquez Kimbrough has performed in distinct manner the proficiency required for Shichikyu in full accordance with the standards established by Dave's School of Defense and is entitled to wear the yellow belt. August 2005, on the 19th. Oh, August 19th. August 19th, 2005. That's basically when I was trained. The funny thing was, I didn't pay for my class. I didn't pay for it. When I was in high school, I remember going by Dave's school of defense, and I was showing him my roundhouse kick, a roundhouse kick that I was working on for 15 years. The sensei, Mr. Brown, which actually taught my sensei, he actually taught my sensei. I was related to him, but he said he would teach me for free. He was so impressed by my roundhouse kick. He was ready to take me under his wing and show me what he could do. But I was at that time I was chasing girls. I was like, man, do I really have time for karate, man? I love karate, but and two, I was bent on getting this guy that I was with to come with me. Like I don't know, I should have been independent, but you young, chasing, hanging out, friend. Should have did my own thing. But yeah, he was like, "Come on, man, let's go," because he was the one who was really related to the guy. So I was like, "Man, come on, let's go get this class." He didn't care. He was chasing hoes. So yeah, I never did it. Long story short, couple years later, I went to go check out his class and stuff like that, and I was like, all right, because at the time I don't think I was even working. I ain't had no money. I just was just gonna go up in there. I didn't really have a game plan. I was like, can you just teach me for free? Because I thought about that. Because I was like, can you teach me for free? And the only reason I even thought to ask him to teach me for free because the guy that used to run that dojo said that I could be taught for free. And I remembered him saying that. And then I saw Bruce Lee on the wall, and I was like, Bruce Lee used to teach his students for free. Like, damn, why not me? I was already the yo sensei. The one he taught you said that I could get a free class, even though he's not here no more. And he actually extended that hand down to me, and I'm so ever thankful because I remember when I finally was able to go to martial art, man. That was like it was the highlight of my life, man. And I'm bringing this mess up right now because a lot of people, I used to have this cousin. He'd be like, "Oh, your karate ain't nothing. Think you can fight." Everybody like I don't know. That's how Negroes are. They like, dude, I've been fucking with this karate for a long time. Yeah, I'm not the baddest, but I do take my martial arts hella fuck serious, man. Like I be screwing around, we be little spar fight sometime. Like they really don't know. Yeah, we be playing around, but if I really had to get down, I mess their asses up on several levels. They just don't get it, man. I fuck their ass up. But I'm a nice guy. I really ain't trying to fuck with my family like that. I actually live by a code. You know what I'm saying? I protect my family. I don't like putting my hands on my family. I live my life by a code. The sensei say the same thing. These instructors will tell you, man, you get in the corner, run away, never fight unless you have to, man. And that's how I live by. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to unnecessarily hurt nobody for no reason. As much as I love fighting, that's what it is. What it is. So, um, in a nutshell, that's pretty much it. I'm extremely passionate about karate. I was trained in the style of Sung Wukong, which means strength of the pine tree. Um, I do want to talk a lot more about martial arts, the benefit of it. That I think that'd be good. And what I've noticed. This is the thing with martial arts. Martial arts will give you a lot of stamina and a lot of flexibility. It's going to increase your stamina and your flexibility. Like martial arts will improve um all fields of sport across the field. It's going to injury proof you because of the flexibility of the stretching. Like if you play football and you take a bad hit, a martial artist is less likely to get injured because your body is going to flex to the motion of being hit. Where somebody else they can twist something, pop something. Martial artists not going to do that. Their body is going to contort and recontort and recontort and recontort and recontort. But a stiff person, one movement, and they kind of screw. Like I remember in basketball too, man. Oh my god, basketball. When I would play basketball, when I was doing my martial arts, the movement that I could do and still keep up with somebody on defense is was insane. So you get hella flexibility, injury proofness, yeah, stamina. It's good, man. Definitely good. Um, two, like okay, anybody for this is for anybody that's like in the sports. The most beneficial things that I can say for sports across the field, whether it be tennis, any sport, will be martial arts and track. Because you got to think about it: flexibility, stamina, and speed. Those things will carry in every single sport. I don't care what sport it is. Flexibility, stamina, and speed. That's gonna carry in every sport because I remember I sucked at basketball. I had to play off my speed and stamina just to make a point, just to score a point. I had to play my speed. I would move and they couldn't keep up with that. That would give me some points. But hey, um, yeah, well, I think I think that's about it. That covers just about a lot of my martial arts. I can get in. I can talk about martial arts all day. I'm not really here for that, so that's just brief. I don't know how long this video gonna be. Um, so I talked about everybody should have a YouTube channel. I ain't gonna lie, I renege on that just a little bit. When I say everybody, some people probably shouldn't do a lot of things, especially if you're pushing the bad. I mean, you got ignorant people doing shit they shouldn't be doing on the internet. Like that, when I say everybody, I don't mean those idiots, because you got people that self-criminate themselves. Like, okay, yeah, YouTube ain't for everybody, my dude. So not everybody, but the main reason I said everybody should do a YouTube is this is one of the reasons why. And I'm gonna jump back into the benefits. I probably said some stuff on the last video I posted. Why YouTube? The benefit. I've watched. Now, I might have said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. I have watched a lot of streamers, YouTubers, influencers. I've watched their channel grow, and it's not the channel that's growing that's impressing me. The mental rottenness, the intellectual propensity expand from people putting their thoughts out, blogging. It helps their brain flow. And that's the positivity I'm talking about from people that do channels because when you used to talking, used to communicating, it's activating parts of that brain. You editing these videos, you communicating with audience, getting information out, in, out. You got people sitting around rusting their brain, rusting their mind. They're not creative. It's forcing people to become more creative. It's 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 making society better because if you have more people streaming, more people networking, then the possibilities of achieving things become so much easier because you're not talking to a retard. It's nice to be able to network with a person that has a functioning brain. Now that we have more streamers networking and communicating, it's a higher possibility to communicate and network with somebody that's not one of the walking dead zombies that walk the earth. Because we got a lot of zombies that walk the earth. Now I've said this for a long time. I'm always in the comment section. And I've always said this when I was behind the scene. That's where I got the name Ninja Proxy. I'm gonna talk about that too, Ninja Proxy. Because I was on YouTube doing a lot of stuff kind of behind the scenes. I drop a lot of comments. I've been talking to a lot of, major people, big name YouTubers for a long time. Um, yeah. But like I said, activating the brain, man, it's definitely a good thing. Um, and I want to be on that path, and I need my because if I'm saying to myself, if I can see other people grow, expand, like what's that's gonna do for me? Where my expansion gonna be? It's gonna be insane, and that's why I'm loving every minute of running this YouTube channel, man. It's great. It's good. It's really good. I'm loving every moment of it, man. Like I'm looking for the next best thing, the next greatest thing. Um, yeah, I still haven't done my 4 hour workout video. Um, and it's a reason I haven't been rushing to do it because I've been kind of saving it. Like, let's just wait a minute and then put it out. The timing hasn't been right. It's just been an emotional drain for me to get up because what's going to have to do is I have to get up at about 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna have to get up very, very early. And things have not really been in the order emotionally for me to just get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and start shooting videos. And I don't want to go in the gym and putting the camera in everybody's face. And because I watch a lot of channels on YouTube. There's a lot of controversy with people trying to shoot stuff in the gym. And I really ain't trying to get into all of that. Um, in 4 hours. I mean, I'm gonna be doing this for a minute, so it's gonna be a lot of people walking in and out between the camera, and I don't really want that either. I don't really want to be shooting nobody that don't want to be shot. That's basically what it is. I don't want nobody on my camera that I don't want on there. Ain't no telling what my camera gonna catch. I might catch something in the background and be like, "Hey, whoa, red flag." You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really, I don't want you on my, you know, I don't want you on my video camera. Um, but yeah, streamers, YouTubers, we get a lot of you know, "Oh, they're YouTubers. Like whatever, dude. I think YouTubers, influencers is cool as fuck. It's cool as fuck. Coolest fucking job there is. It is. Just communicating with people. It's the most beautiful thing I can think of, man. Networking with people, communicating with people. 'Cause I see a lot of networking going on amongst streamers, and I love that shit. Like I said, I've touched elbows with a couple people. I got a lot going on. Uh, trying to, I'm thinking about my next big move as far as what I'm gonna do, other than my 4 hour workout video. Um, I do have a Twitch channel. My Twitch channel is pretty slow. That's all right. I really don't have the equipment I need to really run it the way I want to run it. Like my gaming computer can do some of the stuff that it needs to do, but it can't really fully process the information because I don't know what it's like for a person watching my channel because I checked on the stats. It's like 148 slowed frames, and that's not good. I don't want 148 slow frames. Like I went to IT for computer programming. Like I shouldn't have to deal with that. Um, I'd rather pay money for the equipment that I need instead of trying to be Frankenstein because there's times where I've just got that energy like, all right, I'm broke. Let's go Frankenstein something together. I've done that so many times, and I just want the money and just go buy new stuff instead of just ripping and stripping stuff off stuff. And yeah, I don't want to do that. I can because I'm thinking out right now. Like I could probably come up with I might have to do that because it's been slow. It's been slow, rough on the job scene. I ain't been working in a minute. That's kind of on purpose because I got to get my head back before I go messing with this job. I don't want to just go to a job and then they let me go because I'm not doing what they expect me to do. It's like, dude, I'm struggling right now. I'm only going to get a job just so people don't look down on me or hassle me about what type of man I am. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing my head ain't in the right place. Like I'm hunting these damn jobs now. Like, man, they already know what's up. I go in there, they like, you don't seem excited about this because I'm not. I'm not excited. I can't pretend to be excited. Like I'm just a real ass dude. You'll know if I don't like some shit or not. Like I can't pretend to be excited about some shit. They know. Like I got hired in. I was at the last job I was at for a year, 2 years. Like I remember when I was getting hired in, I could tell in the tone of her voice. She didn't say it, but she's like, "You don't even seem like you excited about it. Like this ain't my first. I've been hired in before. There's nothing new. She can get hired me in today. I can get fired tomorrow." I said, "Okay, it's a job. Ooh, yay, I'm working. Yay, nothing new. Been there. I've been there, done that." So yeah, I don't get that excited about the job. That ain't nothing, man. Been there. I get excited about a job when y'all pay me a decent wage. Then I get excited. Show me something I ain't never seen before on the job. Then I get excited. Shoot, I ain't gonna just get excited because I'm working. Shit, I'd have been there before. Shoot. Show me $700 a week. I get excited. Shit. Show me a real decent paid vacation. Hell, I get excited. Shit. Yeah. Which is working. So I'm out of job, be excited. And no, because most of these jobs need people hiring left and right because they shitty jobs. Everybody know that. Got all these hiring signs coming because you're burning people the hell out. But I'm not gonna get into all that right now. That's not what I'm doing. I've been going on for about 30 minutes. I didn't really put a time frame on this or plan out what I'm doing because, like I said, I really don't plan on, for the time being, doing a whole bunch of editing to try to make myself look like somebody that I'm not. Like I'm a down to earth dude, just down to earth dude, man. I mean, edit for what? Edit so y'all know dumb fake. Like, nah, man, nah, nah. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. Oh, what it is, whatever. I'm human, man. I'm human. We all make mistakes. Fuck it. It is what it is. But yeah, I will say too. And I know people wondering, like, damn, you look younger. Like, if I look at the first the video, say first video, you look at me now, I definitely look younger. That's from not smoking. I quit smoking, and I be running on that treadmill. I probably look a good 8 years younger. Yep, eyes all be. I ain't smoke no nicotine. I barely smoke weed. Don't even smoke that. Don't even smoke weed. Barely been drinking. I ain't been half drinking. I ain't been doing nothing. Only thing I've been doing is pumping iron. That's it. That's it. Sit ups, push ups, running. Fact, I gotta get up tomorrow. I'm still not doing. I'm not gonna shoot the 4 hour video tomorrow. I'm debating. I should do that, but I'm so headstrong on my running time right now because I run a mile in about 8 minutes and 30 seconds. You know, as old as I am, that's pretty good. As old as I am, running a mile, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I can promise you now that most people I went to high school with at my age, they not running no 8 minute mile at my age. And, yeah, I'm proud of that. Like, this nigga still running. I show am. My old ass can kick dust, baby. My cousin a couple years ago, like 2, 3 years ago, we went to go play during the pandemic. We went to go play some fastball. I was like, damn, you still the fastest man in Painesville. I'm like, man, shit. Everybody else got dad bod, nigga. I'm still ripped. I guess I don't know. That's what happens, man. You get kids, your stomach swell up, and your gray hair start popping all over the fucking place. Kids do make you. Hey, I see it, man. Everybody, kids got gray hair here. Yeah, ain't no kids. You barely got any gray hairs. I'm like, man, wow. But um, I wanna I wanna do a live stream of Ocarina of Time. I've been seeing a lot of these young cats play Zelda Ocarina of Time. And it's just killing me. I'm like, oh my god, I cannot watch the younger generation play one of my favorite games. They are killing it. They're like, oh my god, rushing through it, like just rushing through the game and not stopping to find all the items, just rushing through. Just hurry to do content to show you can beat the game. Like they're just trying to beat the game. Like I was not like that when I was a kid. I was not trying to beat the game. I'm sure y'all familiar with Osmond Gold. Like he would appreciate farming, grinding, sitting up for hours, just killing the same enemy so that you can get the next thing to level up to unlock something. These younger generation ain't trying to farm nothing. They just want to beat the game. I remember fucking playing Final Fantasy VII, dude. You know how long it took me to breed a Jogo Chocobo? I had to fly all over the earth. Took 2 weeks of flying all the earth, getting the DNA of multiple different Chocobos so I could finally breed the legendary gold Chocobo. That took all damn day, man. You younger generation, I ain't got time to wait around on all that. I just want to beat the game. Go in there and get your block knocked off because your level is too low. Like, looking at y'all struggling, like, oh my God. Because I would have beat that on my first. You would have, instead of dying 5 times, you could have maybe died twice and just you know what I'm saying? But hey, so yeah, I'm gonna get in there. I can't watch it no more. I'm gonna play some old school game and show these younger how I gotta show the younger generation how it's done. Show y'all how y'all supposed to play some Ocarina of Time. 'Cause y'all not doing it. And then to add a little bit to it, I also hold on a second here. Ugh, I got this, so maybe that'll add to it for me anyway. So I get something out of it. I'm gonna teach myself. So it's probably gonna take a while. It probably won't take too long. I'm gonna figure out how many songs I need to learn how to play. Um, So every time in the game I use the ocarina, I'm on play the actual songs in the game, all of them. I'm gonna learn all the songs on Ocarina, and as I play them on the game, I'm gonna play it in real life on stream. So that's my little thing I planned on doing. I'm gonna play these on stream with the game. Plus, I just want to show the younger generation how to play Ocarina of Time. Like I'm sitting here watching this one person gonna play. Please don't get mad at me because obviously I'll be in the comment section, but I'm sitting here. I'm like, she trying to get these hearts, and I'm like, dude, like you don't know how to like. If you could fight, like I never had to run back and get items. Like I could totally hold my own against the enemies. Like I was OP, dude. Like I could form where my area where I'm at and get the items that I need without going back outside. Like I knew exactly how to form hearts right where I'm at in the dungeon. Like I was a dungeon former. I didn't have to go back outside. I mean, I would sometimes it was quicker, but there's times like, I just need to form about 5 hearts. I'm good. Boom, 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 bang. And I would go from there. I didn't have to always go back outside. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Um, Probably a little bit too long on that, but yeah, I'm gonna do the Ocarina of Time on Twitch eventually. But right now, the only game I'm playing on Twitch is Tekken 8, and I'm just doing Tekken 8 because that's my game. I see a lot of people ranking up real quick, and I'm just like, how's y'all ranking up? Man? It's ranked match right now is crazy because it's a lot of newbies on there, and it's just been like whacking weeds, man. I feel like I'm playing Tekken. I feel like I'm whacking weed. Like it's a lot of these guys on Tekken are new. Tekken just came out, so everybody's like, "Oh, let me try Tekken." Y'all getting mowed down like weed plants, man. Like Jesus. And every so often, I bump into somebody like, "Oh, this guy can play. Well, a player. Well, let me rematch. Oh, let me rematch." Or by round 2 or round 3, I'm actually fighting or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, jacked up. Come back in the third round, like, oh shit, we got a fighter. let me, yeah, let me come back on his ass. You know what I'm saying? A fighter. Sorry, my bad, my dude. I was sleeping. I thought you was one of them weeds that I would be mowing down and taking. Oh, we got a real fighter here. You catch me off guard, but I got to get back to that. I got to do a reinstall on Tekken 8 for me to do that because right now I don't have any sound because I there's some kind of glitch. I was running an update and my computer froze. It damaged my whole Tekken 8. Hopefully, I can get that taken care of today so I can be back up and playing Tekken tomorrow. Uh, yeah, I love some Tekken, man. That's my game. I used to go to Tokyo. I spend about $50 playing Tekken 7. I did that twice. I spent about $50. Didn't win it yet against the Japanese. I got close. I know I won some matches when I got here at home back in America, and I went to some of them online matches. I definitely because I went specifically to the Japanese server, so I know some of them Japanese had to get mowed because you never know if they're Japanese or not just because you on the Japanese server. Because I'm sure it's a lot of Americans that go onto the Japanese server just to get better competition. I'm not the only one going onto the Japanese server just to get better competition. I mean, not that Americans can't play. Some Americans can is damn good. Just your average American, like right now, we got Tekken 8 just jumped out. These Americans ain't hip to Tekken. They done just jumped on. They don't really know what they doing. Like, good God. You can tell when a person don't know what they're doing because they spamming moves and just yeah, they not fully utilizing all the features of Tekken. They just button mashing and I mean button mashing is cool. I button mash, but I stopped button mashing after a while. Button mash. Only time I usually button mash these days is to mix it up. Like when I gotta mix it up, I button mash because what else can you do when they stopping your movements? The only way to counter that is like, okay, well, I don't even know what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna button mash. Not for the entirety, just enough to throw him off his game to get him the hell off of me. If I don't know what move I'm gonna hit, you sure as hell ain't. So I button mash just to mix it up. Once I get him on the ground, I switch it back to tactics of knowing what the hell I'm hitting. But yeah, it's this video going on a bit longer than I thought. I'm just trying to make sure I get all my thoughts across. Um, mm, mm, mm. Man, well, yeah, I'm live. I'm checking over here. I don't see no action going on. What I expected. Nobody's really in the chat, but it is what it is. It's just content. I ain't tripping on that. I'm bored for right now. I will say this. I will say this. I've been learning, and see, this is what I like to learn. I met this guy at the gym the other day, and I told him, I'm like, man, this is my channel. I bet you that dude did not go on my channel. It's cool. I ain't mad at him. I know how shit is. I know how people think. Like, I know how people think. When my channel started blowing up, my channel started doing good. That same guy that didn't want to go on my channel, he gonna be on there. He gonna go on there because he gonna be like, man, I'm missing out. Everybody checking the dude out, and I ain't been on there yet. Same way with selling shirts. Be like when you first start off trying to sell your clothing and you black, you gonna be like, it's a little, yeah, you don't know, But when you look to the left, you look to the right, and everybody wearing your stuff, you're like, oh man, I'm missing out. Then they gonna start because I do that. I do that, and I'm not a judgmental guy. So if I'm doing that and I'm not judgmental, I know everybody else gonna be the same way. I'm not even judgmental like that. I don't know. Me, like I vibe. I feel the energy. Sometimes I'm not even like that. Like I go against my own nature just to see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like do stuff I wouldn't normally do. Like, yeah, you know what? Let me just do something different. Let me buy this. Let me, person over here trying. Let me go check it out. You know what I mean? Like I'm just different like that sometimes. Like I don't ever know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. But uh, trying to see. Back to running. So this is my goal. Like I said, I've been running a mile. I run 1 mile in 8 minutes and 30 seconds. My PR is I run a mile in 7 minutes and 40 seconds. That's my fastest running time. With my birthday coming up, I want to try to run a mile in 6 minutes, maybe. I want to run a mile maybe in like 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I think I can pull it off. It's gonna be hella hard. Right now, it's not too much strain on my heart to get it done in 8 minutes and 30 seconds. That's not bad. Like I just did that yesterday. Yesterday I just ran 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I got off, I caught my breath in about 4 seconds. 4 seconds I caught my breath. I got off like, I thought I'd be a lot tired. I really wasn't as tired as I thought I was. That was a good running time, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I really wasn't that tired. I was breathing a little bit, but like I said, caught my breath pretty quickly. Surprisingly. So I know next time, which is tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna meet my goal of 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't think that's too much to ask. I know I've been messing around on the end because what I do is I run faster, faster, and faster. Um, I'm not turning the treadmill up high enough on my finish run. That's what I miss doing because I should be having my treadmill should be at 9.5 miles per hour. Yeah, my treadmill should be at about 9.5 miles per hour when I finish. I just like having extra juice, man. I like the stamina of running. A lot of people don't understand that, man. To have the gas to go. Most human beings ain't got the gas I got, man. I got gas. Fucking. I remember back in the day running on the track, man. I'd be running, catch up to a cat. I'd be looking at him. I'm like, man, that's all you got. Picture. Catch the next guy. Catch the next guy. You looking up on him. And you a little bit juiced at this minute. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you know what? I got a little bit more gas in my tank. Picture. Pass that one too. Just keep going. Just eh. More and more and more. I love it. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. I think I'm about to end this stream. Got much else to talk about. Um, with my content. Probably on backflip off a roof. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a backflip off a roof. I was gonna kind of, I might do that. I'm not ready for that. So let me see. I want to do Ocarina of Time, maybe backflip off a roof. Probably gonna do like some drunken boxing. I probably want to slam dunk a basketball. I think that's what I wanted to talk about. Boom. Yup. Okay, that was the one thing. Okay, I almost forgot. One more thing I want to say before I jump off here. Um, I ain't never really been like no big dude. Like, I mean, I'm an average height, 5'8". That's like an average height. Like, I was never like I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to be my size. Like, I like being 5'8", and I'm lucky to be 5'8" because my dad was only like 5'5". He was short, so I'm tall as fuck. So I can't complain. To have a dad that's 5'5", I can't complain to be 5'8" at all. I cannot complain about that. You got some people that's like 6 foot. You got some people that's 7 foot. It ain't for me. I think being 5'8" is the perfect height. I don't know. Despite some females will be like, "You're 5'8". You 5'8", and they won't date a guy's 5 foot. They want a guy 6 foot. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, man. It's all myth. It's all buff and fluff. Like the stuff I could do at 5'8". I did not. I felt like I didn't need to be no bigger. I didn't need to be no taller. The stuff people don't know, man. You have no idea what a man my size is capable of, man. Look at Spud Webb, man. Like I remember by by high school, my last days of high school, I was slam dunking a basketball, man. I was slam dunking a basketball at 5'8". I was just watching a dude complain about it's gonna be a struggle for me to slam dunk a basketball. I'm 6 foot. It's gonna be hard. And I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, how hard could it be? How hard could it be, bro? I'm slam dunking it at 5'8". You complaining about being 6 foot and you can't dunk? I'm 6 foot. It's gonna be hard for me to dunk. But I got some stories on that, man. I remember I was down at the rec park, right? There's this guy, tall guy. I was guarding this really tall guy. He's like 7 foot. This guy was ridiculous. Yeah, I remember I was guarding this guy, right? I'm 5'8", and this guy's 7 foot. So I'm guarding this guy 7 foot and 5'8". So I kept trying to steal the ball. I kept trying to block. And the whole time I'm doing this, he's like, he's laughing. He's like, oh, look at the little guy trying to take the ball. I took that ball eventually. 'Cause I didn't steal it either. You think because I'm smaller, I'd steal it, but I blocked it. I blocked him. He's 7 foot tall, and I blocked his ass. He stopped laughing. He still realized, like, nigga, was you a cricket? Or was you a grasshopper, nigga? What goddamn, where'd you jump from? Like, oh yeah, that's how I was, man. I was blocking people, man, like left and right. I remember this guy came down to the rec park from college boy. He was a 3-point shooter. I remember blocking him. I blocked his shot 2 feet out of his arch. It was coming out of his arch 2 feet, and I blocked it at the top of his arch. Because your shot only reaches a certain point before it drops down to the hoop. At the highest point is where I blocked it. At the highest point of that, right before that ball began to arc, that is where I blocked his shot. He stopped shooting after that. He got scared. He didn't want to do no more shooting. But not just that too. People have no idea. Like, I was only 130 pounds. I was 130 pounds. I was bench pressing 200 pounds, weighing 130. I was bench pressing twice my body weight. And I kind of see where my jumping came from because I was mostly leg muscle, like no body weight, pure ass leg muscle. Of course, I'm gonna jump high. I've been running since I was 6 years old, so my legs was overly developed, like overdeveloped legs. I was leg pressing in high school. I was leg pressing 600 pounds. I was 130 leg pressing 500 pounds. It's possible. People don't know what the human body is possible of, but it is possible. Like, people get underrated. Everybody thinks size is everything. I'm like, no, 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 it ain't. Another reason why I'm in like the martial arts is like I see all these guys up in the gym. I'm gonna get swole, gonna get big, and I'm looking at these people like, man, all that muscle don't mean shit. I don't be up in there lifting, slamming a whole bunch of heavy weights. I do high repetition because at the end of the day, I done seen too many UFC fighters. They fight this gigantic big guy, throws a haymaker, they duck underneath it and just wax them. They wait till they run out of energy and just unload on their ass. And then it's like you have no flexibility, so your movement ain't what the fuck it's supposed to be. Like it's being big don't mean you finna win a fight. It don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. It mean in my head that you probably gonna be slow. You probably not gonna have a lot of flexibility. You probably not gonna have a lot of stamina, and you probably gonna be overly cocky. And an intelligent fighter is gonna take advantage of all of those things. All of them. Yep. Uh, that's it.